All right, welcome to week two. This week may lull you into a false sense of security because we're only covering one chapter, but it's a long chapter and there's a lot of material to cover. This week we are going to learn about liberalism, which is one of the most influential ideologies to emerge from the Enlightenment and continues to exert considerable influence through, over the political thought of many parts of the world. Part of the challenge here is to understand what liberalism means, because in a relatively non-trivial way, in the United States, both conservatives and liberals and libertarians draw on important aspects of the original liberalism that paralleled the emergence of capitalism and the gradual dissipation of feudalism as the dominant social and political system of Europe. Um, so what does it mean to be a liberal? In a relatively narrow philosophical sense, liberalism simply refers to the belief that individuals matter and they should matter individually as it relates to politics. That means that legally we should not be held guilty for the crimes of our parents, nor should a wealthy person receive greater consideration before the law than a poor person. Liberalism, in its essence, is an argument that personal autonomy should be an organizing basis for society. In other words, individuals should be free to form, pursue, revise, and/or change their life plans. Personal liberty and what that requires and what we owe to one another as neighbors, co-workers, and citizens are essential features of liberalism as an ideology. And you will find over the course of the week that there is considerable range of potential interpretation with liberalism, and again, what it means to value personal liberty. The central question confronting any political community organized along ideological lines is this: is there a basis on which self-interested individualists can agree to live together? If autonomy is a principle and governing virtue, then do individuals have a kind of veto over the necessary commitments like taxation or agreement to submit to the laws that are essential to any community? These are very important questions about which liberals of different persuasions have come to very different conclusions. This is a very great consequential week. We have the weekly quiz, the forums, and the ideological analysis exercise, which is part of every week. And then we also have our first unit examination, which covers the material from chapters 1, 2, and 3. Be sure to take the quiz for this week before you take the examination. So this is a busy week. Let's make sure that we're budgeting our time prudently, and let's have a productive week.